In the rolling hills of St. Albans, West Virginia, sits a vibrant, growing, community-focused church called the Kings River Worship Center. Led by energetic Pastor Chris Kimbro, Kings River has been at the forefront of churches in the state that are meeting the basic human needs of the struggling, especially the homeless, foster families, and those affected by substance use disorders. The hub of that compassionate outreach is this large warehouse building just over the hill from Kings River, called the Community Bridge Resource Center. Here, Chris and an army of volunteers from his congregation and other partner churches and civic organizations across the region collect, sort, and distribute clothing, personal care items, furniture, and other basic necessities to thousands of men, women, and children from more than 33 counties across West Virginia.
This is the beautiful part. It's watching the body of Christ, all the different churches and denominations come together to meet the need. That's what this is supposed to look like. On a given day, we'll have volunteers from anywhere from 3 to 6 churches present in the building. We have churches that partner with us to help with financial support. Just imagine, this is an 8,000 square foot facility. We have light bills, we have water bills, we have gas bills, and that only gets paid by donations. And so there are amazing churches. We had, just in the St. Albans community, I believe our number was 11 different churches last year that donated and helped make all this possible financially.
In May, the OVP Foundation for Healthier Communities announced a partnership with Community Bridge to create and sustain a similar satellite version of this outreach called Ovie's Attic to provide help to those who need it in the Huntington area. Though Community Bridge will continue to supply needed items to keep the shelves stocked, the foundation will rely heavily upon the Huntington church community for volunteers, donated items, and financial contributions. Chris Kimbro says that's all in keeping with God's 2 greatest commandments, to love Him and to love others.
So Community Bridge, we say, is a 3-directional bridge. One, everything we do is we're loving God by loving our community. So we're living up to God. But also, what are we doing? We're loving people out of whatever situation they're in into a better situation. Be that clothing, be it a bed for a child, be it cleaning supplies or a food box, whatever we can provide to help get them out of their situation into a better one. It's not a handout, it's a hand up, is what we do. But also, it's the other direction too. We're a bridge that says we are loving the people out of their church walls into the community. Because every church has amazing people that love God and love their community. They know there's a need, but they feel like they have nothing to offer. They're scared, or they don't know where to start. So what we say is, come with us on this bridge. There's somewhere you can start. There's something simple you can do and grow it into whatever it becomes. So we want to love people out of the community to where the people are in need, and love the people that have the needs right into a better situation.
There's no denying that what Chris Kimbro, Kings River Worship Center, and about a dozen other churches in the St. Albans area have created with Community Bridge has been remarkable. And that begs the question, if St. Albans can do this with a population of around 10,000, what could a city like Huntington do, with a population nearly 5 times that size and with more than 10 times the number of churches? It also makes you wonder what could happen if your church got involved. What could happen if you did, and how might that impact your life?
This building right now is loaded with volunteers that are here. Now, the majority of them are of our senior population. They're retired, and a lot of them were sitting at home and didn't have anything to do, and they really, felt like there wasn't anything left for them. They started volunteering here and started getting involved. They found a new lease on life, and they become a family together. They not only serve and love the community, but they now have friends that are around them. Some of these now go on vacation together. They're texting each other over the weekends. They're going out to lunch after church on Sunday. So it's about building relationships as a community.
If you or your church are interested in learning more about Ovie's Attic and how you can help build healthier community by becoming involved, please visit us at ovpfoundation.org or email us at info@ovpfoundation.org.